He is not built to be a coach in a sport that plays 82 regular season games.
Do y'all remember when the LA Lakers lost in the first round of the playoffs last year in 5 games to a much better Denver Nuggets team, specifically on ESPN, just for bashing Darvin Ham? They gave him Luka Doncic. Oh my God. How can he not win with LeBron James and Luka Doncic? And now they just got beat by a team they were favored to. But JJ Redick, excuses made for JJ Redick.
Let's get to the conversation at hand, though, because see,
Oh,
last week he saw
boy,
it.
come on.
I go back and watch
Yeah,
clips
go ahead.
sometimes,
Yeah,
and he was
yeah.
like, I see how LA
Yeah.
can get back in the series.
Right.
Well, they can next season.
They
Hey, listen, all I'm going to say this, yeah, we lost. All right, we lost.
And nobody's
lost.
happier than Dallas.
We lost.
Fans.
Right, because the thing about it is, this is one thing you have to.
Power
Number
up.
one, let me. First of all, JJ, what's that? Game 4? 4.
yeah, 4.
We are up double digit. You don't put no reserves in at all. You got a 40-plus-year-old all-time leading scorer on the team and another young buck who got soft tissue issues, which we're going to address that later, shit like that, to where, you are wearing down your starting 5. We lose that game. Then we on brink of elimination and Rudy Gobert, 27 points, 24 rebounds. You wouldn't even put Jackson Hayes in all.
Gobert.
Wouldn't even put him in all. He's a 7-footer. He could put a body on his ass to keep him from getting about
Gobert was
10 to
looking like the
15
second
points.
coming of
Right,
Kareem
exactly.
out.
I'm sitting here like JJ. So you sit here letting LeBron James bang against Rudy Gobert as
And
well
Julius Randle.
and Julius Randle.
Let's be honest. Y'all knew when y'all sent AD ass up out of Dallas because he said he wanted another big man to bang with. That's what he said. I want somebody else to play with
Hey,
me
listen.
down there.
Hey,
and
listen.
y'all sent him
Hey,
out.
listen.
Talk about you supposed to be him.
Listen, I'm not questioning the trade. You feel me? It went down. I'm not questioning because what is showing the Dallas fans is why the Dallas Maverick organization did not want to give Luka that $350 million.
Why they didn't want to give it to him?
Because his ass needs to get in the gym. Look at JJ Redick said this year commitment. He's taking a shot at Luka. Get your ass to the gym because you got too many soft tissue injuries to where it's keeping your ass out longer than you're supposed to.
Luka.
Then on top of that, they Minnesota attacking your ass based off with the blow-bys.
Luka the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Exactly.
He really is.
So I want you
Look at
Dallas
his
fans.
ass.
I want you Dallas fans to thank Nico Harris because he saved y'all ass for getting locked in for the long-term contract for $350 million when they know this missed a third of the season with soft tissue issues.
Lakers
Let's
fans.
let that sit in. So they hoping. So this was Lakers. I don't fault what the Lakers did because Lakers saying, listen, nigga, you here at you see all these banners here? For you to be an all-time great, you need to win one. Let alone a couple of them. Ain't no coming here. You sell the seats.
That's my thing. And I'll ask you about that in a second. Go ahead, though.
So you're not coming here just showtime. Nigga. You got to win a chip. You feel what I'm saying? So the exit meeting, what JJ said, conditioning.
Yes.
That was straight shot to Luka ass.
Yes, it was.
So Dallas fans, thank Nico Harris because he just sold y'all asses what the we had to deal with. Blowing by his ass. 20 what? How the you tired? LeBron's supposed to be tired because he banging with it. He banging with 7-footers and Julius Randle muscle bound ass. You sitting here, you half LeBron age, you suck and win. Make it make sense.
Damn, Luka.
I mean, and let's be honest, LeBron's the problem too now. He's a problem too now. As much as y'all love LeBron and stuff, he's a problem too now because he can't defend. So now you got two people out there who can't defend.
He's banging. Listen, you can't expect him. He's did good because he had average double digits and average
Oh yeah, he did good for a 40-year-old man out there playing ball with them boys.
So what I'm saying is, JJ didn't stagger his minutes to where if you're gonna have him, if you're gonna play small ball, like Jackson Hayes was supposed to touch the goddamn floor. You didn't play this man. He's a 7-footer. He could put a body on somebody.
He played Maxi Kleber.
Yes, who hasn't played none for us the whole goddamn season. Like JJ, like you really had me thinking like, what the
Is there an assistant or someone maybe that you'll lean on tonight, maybe to try to get some other guys involved if that opportunity presents itself?
Are you saying that because I'm inexperienced and that was an inexperienced decision that I made? Do you think I don't talk to my assistants about substitutions every single timeout?
No, I just think there's a lot of coaches lean on their assistants in those situations.
As do I,
There's a lot going
every
on.
single time. That's a weird assumption.
Thank you, Coach.
Like that was one of the most egregious coaching adjustments that was never happened. And you and LeBron on the podcast talking about the game of basketball and shit. You got a 40-plus-year-old man. You know you need that young buck Hayes down in the bang with Gobert to where he wouldn't look like the second coming of
And it ain't
Supreme.
even, it's just to like getting Gobert away. Even if you don't like, he still might drop 16, 18.
Right.
But you just need him out there
Yes.
just to be
You
out
just
there with him.
refuse to play the young man. Like I don't get that. So we lost. You're right. That. But again, Dallas fans, just look at why his ass got traded.
Okay, let's switch the conversation now.
Okay.
Let's go to the Minnesota side.
Yeah.
Oh, Ant-Man and
the
Beast.
game tomorrow.
Well, no, I'm talking about like Minnesota winning to LA. Like Ant-Man, he had an off game in game 5, but like
Julius
you said,
Randle
Rudy
and
Julius-
McDaniels, they got off.
McDaniels is out.
No, McDaniels
No,
got off. He
McDaniels
got
got
off.
On the last game?
The last 3 games, he was averaging over 20-something points a game.
No, I don't think the last game he had that many points.
Yeah, he was beasting. Yeah, he was a problem. AR didn't show up.
Here we go.
He didn't show up. I just gave you praise. You
One of
getting
the
the
great
goddamn,
white guys.
you getting playoffs and goddamn choking shit. He didn't even show up.
Neck ain't do
I'm
nothing.
just like, bruh. No, Hachimura, he played his ass off.
Hach played.
Hachimura played his ass off. He was knocking them trades down, but I just like the coaching adjustment that wasn't there. JJ didn't play Hayes. It was like stupid as hell. You see Gobert is like unstoppable. Put the man out there. He's just as tall as he is. He can take up some space to where this man couldn't do that much damage.
So we'll talk about then their who possibly could be their challengers coming up. There's a game 7 tomorrow.
Houston and Golden
Houston,
State.
Golden State. Who you got?
I'm pulling for Houston.
Yeah, Houston, because that double big lineup is.
that's
we
gonna be a problem.
just got finished talking about what Minnesota did to my Lakers. It's the same thing going on with Golden State. They playing Steven Adams and goddamn
Steven Adams a big boy,
and
too.
Sagoon. Them big boys down there wearing down
Pinball machines
Right,
out there.
they wearing down Jimmy Butler and
Draymond just bouncing them around like,
Right,
and
exactly.
I know that boy, Steven, whatchamacallit, that's a
Steven
big
Adams,
boy.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a big
so
boy.
that double big is wearing down
And
Golden
I
State.
think I like Houston because, like I was telling Dub earlier, Dylan Brooks versus Ant-Man, that's going to be classic. Oh, Dylan Brooks versus Ant-Man is going to be classic. I can't. Oh man, that's going to be classic.
Yeah, that's going to be.
That's going to be
scuffles.
classic.
There's going to be kerfluffles in every series.
Right.
It's going to be classic.
So, yeah.
So we all saying Houston
I like
winning.
Houston.
I'm pulling
Houston.
for Houston.
They at home.
Because whatever happens, Golden State is going to lose in the next round. They're not going to get to.
Oh
These.
no, Golden State can't beat Minnesota.
So we're saying Houston and Minnesota
Houston and Minnesota.
and OKC and Denver.
Yeah.
And over in
On
the East
Coast,
with
you're gonna have. That's already set. That's Cleveland and aren't they playing Boston?
No, Boston
Cleveland
played
and
the
Pacers.
Pacers and Boston
Knicks
play the
and
Knicks.
Now, the Knicks and Celtics, I'm excited about.
I'm excited for the
So
Cleveland.
how
Indy
many
series.
games? So who you got winning the series and how many games?
Oh, Boston's winning.
And how many?
I got Boston in
6.
6.
So 4-2.
Yeah.
I believe it could go to 7.
Nah. I don't think the Knicks got it. Brunson, unless Brunson pulls some AI shit.
I believe they can go to 7 because if they
I don't know if the Knicks got the firepower that Boston.
No,
has.
I'm not talking about firepower. I'm talking about the defense. If they can, because Boston gonna shoot threes like out the ass. That's what they gonna do. If you can,
Boston gonna jack them
right,
up.
they gonna jack them up. They average about 33s a game. So if you can make them only make about half of that, at least 10 to 15, they can win.
They're gonna, the way New York wins is like you say, you definitely gonna have to play hard defense, and you're gonna have to get physical.
Yeah, because
you're gonna have to get physical.
It's gonna be an interesting series because you got Hart, Mikal Bridges. Them two gonna be like the two key pieces for the Knicks. We'll see how far this goes because Mikal, he probably be on between Brown or Tatum, and Hart gonna be on one of the two. You feel what I'm saying? So,
depends on what White does as well. I think White might have a good series. He always comes through in the clutch for some reason. Derek White definitely comes through in the clutch for some reason.
Cleveland.
That's the interesting one. And I got Indy.
What?
I got Indy.
How disrespectful you are. How you got Indy beating Cleveland?
Easy. I got Indy.
Please.
Tripping.
Yeah, you tripping.
Indy.
What you smoking?
I got Indy.
What you smoking?
I got Indy.
That's some
Indy
fire.
going in after beating.
You got Indica.
I got Indy going in after beating Milwaukee. Got their phone.
What? Milwaukee
injured
Milwaukee.
Cool. Milwaukee ain't gonna be the same again. Giannis probably gone.
He is gone. But that's another
Dame
story.
probably gone for the
that.
Dame out.
They can't trade him because he got his
Dame or
because of injury. So he's stuck.
Get well soon, Dame, because
That Achilles.
yeah.
So
Cleveland and
I got Cleveland winning 4-1.
I don't.
Bruh,
Oh,
you
you
talking
can't.
Cleveland
7.
outside of OKC, Cleveland in defense and blowing out teams
Yeah, I
in
think
double
the finals
digits.
is-
I got Indy.
I got Cleveland and Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals,
Yeah,
and I have OKC, Minnesota in the Western Conference Finals.
I got.
And I wouldn't be surprised Minnesota beats OKC in 7 and Cleveland beats Boston in 7.
Oh, I see Minnesota and Boston.
So you
in
got
the-
I see a Minnesota and Cleveland NBA matchup.
I see
finals.
Minnesota and Boston.
You talking about ratings, unusual cities in the finals, Minnesota and Cleveland.
That's gonna have low ratings.
Yeah.
People don't watch unless it's Boston or Los Angeles or a major city.
I got you, but we gonna have some.
Cleveland
We gonna have
without
Cleveland.
LeBron?
We gonna have Cleveland and Minnesota.
Cleveland without
Look,
LeBron.
we gonna have Cleveland and
change that. 'Cause
Ain't nobody.
It's
The only
gonna-
other
look.
team that's gonna draw a crowd is Denver. 'Cause
It's
of
still
Jokic.
it's still
Jokic.
look. I don't see OKC is beating Denver, so it's
Yeah,
gonna
I mean,
it's
I
gonna
agree
be
with you.
it's gonna be a small city, and only big city outside of two big cities is
Boston
about to
and
knock
New
each
York.
other off. Boston and New York, so it's gonna one come out of the East. In the West, you got the same thing. You got Houston. Well, Houston is
Houston's
the only big city left in the West.
Yeah.
The rest of them is small.